आप देख रहे हैं देश का नंबर 1 न्यूज नेटवर्क TV9। मैं हूं मनीष शर्मा। न्यूज नेशन में आप सभी का स्वागत है। शुरुआत करते हैं पहले इस वक्त की हेडलाइन से। और अब आपको सीधे ले चलते मुंबई के MIG क्लब, जहां पर सचिन मीडिया से मुखातिब हो रहे हैं।
To continue with their education, because he knew if that person studied, he's going to have better future. Also about caring, from our colony where I grew up in Bandra East and tried to serve us, the watchman, postman, all these guys turned up home. They never left home without having a cup of tea, and the tea was served by my father himself. So such things really touched me a lot and taught me a lot in life. You sometimes get in such positions where you feel that I should not be doing this, this is below my dignity, but it is all about caring for another person, and that is something that I've learned from my father, and I'm extremely proud of it. I also want to give another example of my wife, though she doesn't know this has come as a surprise to her, but she studied medicine in JJ Hospital, and she specialized in pediatrics, where so many times a child came, but the parents didn't have enough money to go through those tests, and then again to look for money and to go through all the formalities would have been too late for that child. So there have been occasions where she has put hands in her pocket and she's contributed and made sure that the child is safe and secure. And such contributions are extremely important, I feel. It's another example which I feel which is extremely touching is my daughter. She turned 11 last year, and for her birthday on her own, without anyone of us telling her, she told all her friends that I don't need any presents. I have plenty at home. I don't think at this stage of my life there's anything that I need. But if you can instead of giving me presents, if you can give me money, I can take that money and do something with that money. And what she did was she organized a fun fair for poor children in Bhiwandi, Shivaji Nagar, and it was a wonderful afternoon for the underprivileged ones. And I felt I was at that time I was the proudest father, because this came from her side, and I know for sure that in time to come she'd do something even more special. About my son, I mean, it's in the family. Son, he practices cricket here at MIG, and there are so many children here who cannot afford to buy cricketing gear, and he's always telling me, you order a few bats so that I can share them with my friends and give them, and they can enjoy. So such things, I think, in life can make a huge difference, not only to us as an individual, but we're looking at the entire nation. And if every individual decides to take this responsibility, it's going to be a happier place. About inspiration, I think I was in Chennai about 4 years ago, and we met physically challenged children, spastics, and the first day we met them and shook hands with them, and they had turned up while we were practicing, so they could witness the practice session. But in the evening, I got a phone call from one of the people there. He said, the last guy who was sitting in that wheelchair, he is absolutely dying to hold your cricket bat, and that's his only ambition is in life. So I decided to call him the next day, and believe me, somebody who could not stand on his own, the moment he saw my cricket bat, there was something he was dying to do. He somehow managed to stand with the help of my cricket bat and ended up playing a couple of cricket balls. And that gave, more than him, that gave me so much satisfaction, so much joy. So it's about sharing happiness and giving joy to people. And this is happening in India for the first time, where Joy of Giving Week has been introduced. And I would like to congratulate Venkat and his team for taking so much hard work in putting all these things together. But like he said earlier, that it's up to us to take that extra additional responsibility and go a step further. Because we always feel press conferences are done, there'll be a couple of articles in the newspaper, might be shown in the news, and it's over. But that is where I feel it begins. That is where it starts. And looking at the situation, the condition of our country, we know how much happiness and how much joy we can give to all the people around. So I would expect everyone to support this cause wholeheartedly, and every year go a step further and make this event bigger and bigger. Thank you very much.
तो ये थे सचिन तेंदुलकर जो इस वक्त एमआईजी क्लब में मौजूद थे और वहां पर जॉय गिविंग वीक में बोल रहे थे और काफी उन्होंने अपने वहां पे उन्होंने बातें कही और ये भी कहा कि किस तरह से लोगों को खुश किया जा सकता है। वक्त हो गया छोटे से ब्रेक का, खबर भी और भी है, आप देखते रहिए TV9।
Leading